Alright everyone, so for today's video we are going to make green spaghetti. Not your mom's spaghetti, green spaghetti. So this is more of like a Mexican dish, I guess. I don't really know. I think it is. But yeah, you might be a little confused at what it is. It's basically a creamy pepper sauce. It's really good. Trust me, but I thought I should do an introduction before I get into like the cooking part. All right, first things first, you're gonna need 3 Poblano peppers. My little like skillets too little, so I started with 2. Third one's vibing on the side. So we're just gonna try and burn it. You heard me right. We are going to burn our peppers. This is the one time where you need to burn your food when you cook. So it was taking a long time to burn mine, so I went and found a pot cover. Of course, it's too big, but yeah, got a pot cover. So yeah. And at this point, I put the heat back on because it still was not burning yet. So heat is on high. And here's me, really bored because at this point I had been waiting like 10 minutes and my peppers still weren't burnt. And there's me looking at my arm fat and being totally disgusted by it. Oh, look, I started dancing in the kitchen. Do not recommend, by the way. Do not dance while you're cooking your food. So here are my peppers so far. They're a little burnt, but still not burnt enough. Like I'm telling you, you guys, you need your peppers to be burnt, like super, super burnt for this recipe. Okay, so here's a glimpse at what my family is eating. They're gonna eat regular ass spaghetti while I eat this creamy deliciousness. So that's how burnt you want them to look. You're also gonna need cream cheese, garlic, and that chicken bouillon. So just so you know what you need. But yeah, once your peppers are looking burnt, like you might want to throw them away burnt, you're gonna throw them in a bag. I did disinfect the bag, by the way, because I'm crazy, but yeah, that was disinfected, and you're gonna let them chill in the bag. So once they're done chilling in the bag, you're gonna want to peel off the little like stem part. So there's just me struggling with that. And then you're gonna want to go in and start removing all them seeds. You do not want the seeds in your sauce, so just take them out. Once you got all the seeds out, you can go ahead and start to peel the skin. So basically, you'll know what to peel because it will come off. You basically want to peel off like the burnt parts. Anything that's falling off of the pepper already, you want to go ahead and just remove it. No one really says this in their recipe videos, but you don't have to worry if it doesn't get removed all the way. Like, I know I was really stressed out about that, but I figured, you know what, let me remove as much as I can and then let you guys know how the sauce turns out. And it's completely fine if you can't remove all the skin. Just focus on removing as much as possible. You'll know when you're done because the pepper will just stop shedding skin. But yeah, all that wrinkly stuff, you basically just want to try and take off as much as possible. Again, don't worry if you can't get it all off. It's not going to ruin your sauce at all. Just take off as much as you can. That's a big tip that I feel like no one really talks about. But yeah, just as much as you can, take it off, and I promise it'll be fine. So once you're done removing the skin, you're going to put everything in a blender. So you are going to need some milk. I started off slow, but I would say just start off slow too. No exact measurement on the milk. I would go with like maybe 1/4 cup. So I am gonna use probably 2 cloves of minced garlic, and then I used 75% of the chicken bouillon cube. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, so I didn't use the whole cube because I wasn't making the whole recipe. And I also didn't start off by using the whole block of cream cheese, but at the end I did end up using the whole block, just so you all know. So yeah, at the end of it all, I ended up using about 1/4 cup of milk, the whole block of cream cheese, the 2 cloves of minced garlic, and then I did use the I forgot what it was called, But yeah. Oh, 1/4 cup of milk. So the ingredients are pretty simple. I really think the hardest part of this is like roasting the peppers and getting them really burnt. But yeah, so just the basics. Oh, and you're gonna need a handful of cilantro too. I did add a little bit of salt while I was blending it, but basically all that you just salt to taste. Really, with this recipe, it's basically what you feel tastes good. So don't worry so much about that. You can go based off of my recipe, but really, you can make it as spicy or as creamy as you want it, depending on how you like it. You can definitely switch up the ingredients a bit. So at this point, I'm just like helping the blender. And my mom did bring out this Mexican cream. It's like a Mexican heavy cream. And she said it would help it be more creamy. But yeah. So there you go. Just blend it all up. And this is what it ends up looking like. So yeah, the only part I didn't show you guys was me like cooking the sauce, but that's fine. Let's see. Let's do a taste. So, like I was mentioning earlier in the tutorial thing, the only part I didn't show you guys was me actually like heating up the sauce with the pasta, but basically it's the same instructions as any like jar pasta sauce. Like you heat it up and you mix it with your pasta. That's basically all that you didn't see to it. It came out super good. I will leave everything that I used down below, and if I can like find Amazon links, I'll do that too. Another thing that I don't know if I mentioned or not, but I ended up only using 2 of the peppers because my house actually started to smoke from it like cooking, and we do have smoke detectors and they're very sensitive. So, and I couldn't turn the vent on because my mom was working, so I ended up only doing 2, and that's why I had that like weird pot cover thing and everything. So it was just a process of me trying to be as quiet as possible. But if you can afford to let your house like smoke up and open a window, I would say use a like a griddle or like a flat skillet and roast them on that. It would give you the best result. And yeah, you want them to be really burnt. So if they don't get like super burnt, like black, that's fine. You can have them as roasted as I had mine. Go based off of what my video shows. But yeah, like I will leave the recipe down below, and I will tell you guys, it came out so good, like so authentic. It wasn't spicy, so if you do want it spicy, you would have to add like maybe a serrano or 2. But yeah, try it out. Let me know what you think, because it came out so good. And let me know if I should try other cooking recipes. I'm more of a baker, but if there's some like other recipes you want me to try out, let me know. But yeah, good luck with your cooking journeys.